rather drive my own car over my foot, my bare foot sitting in the middle of the hot summer tar, than read this freaking
The
series.
fact that his lips and pipes people that are considered his sisters is foul. I don't understand. This is not entertaining. This is morally incorrect behavior. Don't understand what's going
Don't heed my warnings when I tell people to stay away from domestic nakanojo. People still keep going back. Have you heard of the wonderful series called Yosuga no Sora? Have you heard of the wonderful series called Yosuga no Sora?
I have not.
Have you seen a series that has a lot of degeneracy in before?
No, not really.
Okay. So what today I'm going to explain to you the whole timeline of Yosuga no Sora, and I'm going to try and sell you on this wonderful show. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. It can't be any worse than Domestic Girlfriend.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that. So, Tendo, you know how it is.
Listen, what?
you know what it is, fam.
I ain't gonna start with you, fam, because no, I don't even watch this Yosuga no Sora thing yet, but I've been alive long enough to know that this is tapped.
Yo, it's a wholesome anime, and
Are you mad?
And today I'm going to sell you on said wholesome anime.
You know what it is? It's the fact that I was scrolling through Twitter earlier and someone said softcore. I'm thinking, right.
Oh, you saw
This is
that?
how I know. Yeah, I was like, this is how I know it's peak, considering you man think this is light. This is nasty, fam. What's wrong with you?
Yo, basically it's softcore porn, but yo, it gets a little bit wild. But we'll.
And wait, they're kids as well, innit?
Yo, I don't know how old they are. You know, I think
That's
they're
not-
first. I
no,
think
no,
they're
no.
first years. I think they're first years. So they're like
First years,
15
wait.
going on 16.
Dude, that's still at the age. Like,
That's what I'm saying, man. Yo, that's
no,
what I'm
I
saying.
can't lie, though. I swear, the age of because in the Philippines is like 12.
So it's about two twins, Haruka and Sora, and like we start off with them going back to their grandfather's house because their parents died. Like they were busting in the whip and then they crashed and died or something. I can't remember. Yeah, it was a car
So
accident.
how does that lead to them doing what they did?
Yo, let me get to it, fam. Don't rush.
Bro, there's no excuse.
That's all the way at the end. We'd have to start at the beginning first. So like they visited the house when like loads of times when they were kids. So basically like they go back and Sora isn't really too happy about it because Sora is like basically a bitch. We kind of established that Sora isn't a pleasant girl from the get-go. So like basically like the first episode is like introducing all like the possible love interests and like from the jump, you know Sora is a bitch. You know Sora is a bitch from the jump because she's just being some rude ass Donnie and she needs a slap, man. I swear down. But that's neither here or there. We see the introduction of like the old childhood friend now, and like she sees him and she starts getting horny like, oh no, he's back. Oh yeah. And then transfers to a new class, and it's just full of the main girls that are wanting his dick. So, and then,
Which twin, actually? You said it was a pair of twins, right?
so Haruka, Sora is like the meek little girl that is like kind of she's sickly, so she can't really move around too much.
So it's a guy and his sickly little sister.
Yeah, and they're blood related.
I have a feeling that's gonna be important later, in a bad way.
Don't worry about it. But in this first, and again, this is the first episode. It's like introducing like the whole series. So they have a flashback to Sora, Haruka's twin sister. Sora reminiscing when her and Haruka were kissing when they were younger.
Cute.
So
I guess.
So like again, first episode introducing love interest, but the end of the episode is where things get a little bit spicy because Haru is just sleeping, minding his own business. But then Sora comes into the room and she strips down naked into her underwear. And the last line she utters in the first episode is "Make me come," and then that's the end of the first episode.
Okay, are we sure that you're not just trying to sell me a hentai? Because it sounds like it kind of is.
No, it's not a hentai. It's not a hentai. I assure you that it might as well be a hentai, but it's not. So yeah, basically, so what happens is like the first episode is introducing like all the possible love interests. We got one character called let me scroll down here. One character called Now. She's
wait, her name is Now.
Yeah.
Just now, as in right now.
Yeah. Now.
Oh. Okay, well it's spelled N-A-O.
Yeah.
Spell that for me, please.
N-A-O.
I thought N-O-W. I was about to slap these niggas. Like.
Okay, this is what Now looks like. Hold on, let me see if I can copy and paste this picture here. This is this is Now.
You had to use that picture, right?
Okay, yo, hold on. Let me choose another picture then. Okay, this is Now. This is the only other good one I can find. Legit, I'm not even lying.
It's like every typical 2000s anime character out there, fam, and you know that.
You're not even wrong, to be honest. Like, she looks like generic as fuck.
Generic, fam. What's going on?
She's important, so remember her. She plays a integral role. And
she looks like she should be the teacher character.
Oh, she's not. She's just the big titty next door neighbor friend. And then there's this nigga named Ryohei, but like Ryohei doesn't really do anything, so we can just ignore him. He's just like the one dunny that's just like, you know, in every harem when they have that one other male character that gets no pussy whatsoever.
Yeah.
That's him, and he looks like a clapped individual. I say that for sure.
Oh, let me see him, fam.
Hold on a sec.
I don't have this bias.
That's him, Ryohei.
Okay, at least he's got a decent haircut.
Yeah, but he adds nothing to the story, so don't worry about him. And then
I've seen those characters before.
Okay, yeah, he does seem the type of guy that doesn't seem to get the ladies whatsoever.
That's what it looks like.
Oh goodness. Why does he look like what's my man in Hunter x Hunter though?
Leorio! Nah!
Nah. Yeah, that's it.
No, he does look. He looks nothing like Leorio.
Listen. Add Leorio, yeah, Dragon Ball Super Gohan, and the nigga from Assassination Classroom.
Nah. You trying to say he's a combination of all those?
Yeah, but obviously some waste, man. Like not as hard.
That's some disrespect, man. Why, you have to apologize to Leorio, fam. Why? How can you say that, fam?
For what? Yeah, but how do you know that? This is all things with this show. Yeah, it's probably in someone's perspective, fam. If we actually go in an unbiased viewing and look at this guy's life, he could be a billionaire, fam, on the low.
Nah, man, he's just a wet dunny, man. He ain't doing nothing.
Says you.
No, trust me. Now he's a sap, man. He's trying to go for Haru's sister, man. That's what he's trying to do.
He's trying to go for kids. Hey.
They're the same age, fam.
Well, it doesn't look like it still.
And then next up we have the Shrine Maiden, Akira.
Oh, a Shrine Maiden. All right, let's see her. Okay, that's not the image I was expecting. I was expecting like a shrine gown. What do they call them?
I don't fucking know.
It doesn't matter what they're called. This looks like very provocative.
So don't worry about it, man. She's just getting a foot massage. Yeah, foot massage. There we go.
Again, are we sure this isn't a hentai?
No, this isn't a hentai. This is so.
D, I'm telling you, if this is legit a hentai, I swear.
This ain't a hentai. I assure you.
We're gonna have a fight if this is actually a hentai.
This is a wholesome Christian anime. Don't worry about it.
Wholesome Christian anime, my ass.
But yeah, this is what Akira looks like.
Wow, another generic, but it's come.
And then next character is Kazuha. So Kazuha is like the rich bitch of the show.
Oof.
So she has peas. She has bare peas. But yeah, and she plays the violin as well because apparently that's significant. It kind of is, but no one really gives a shit. So yeah, that's
But
Kazuha.
can she produce her own beats?
No, she can't, man. She ain't Metro Booming, fam.
What a shame. Booming. Aye.
Booming.
I said booming.
Yo,
Oh my god.
Well, sorry, I wanted to enunciate words properly, and I accidentally pronounced the G in booming.
Waste, man.
Shut up, man.
Hey, wait,
Yo,
wait,
sorry, I use actual English, nigga.
Hey, listen. Continue the thing, fam. I get offended for.
Yo, my man trying to get onto me, fam, only because I said booming.
Man, getting defensive for what reason?
Yo, why are you getting onto me for, fam? Yo, let's just carry on with the video, man. Okay, so the next character is Kazuha.
Okay.
And she is like the kind of the rich character. She has like a very, very rich mommy and daddy. Next, the final character that doesn't really do anything in the anime, but I believe she has a route in the visual novels. I don't know. I haven't fact checked that. She's the student council president, Kazuha.
Why are her eyes so red?
Now, we'll get to that. Because that's a very important part. Okay, so this is Kazuha. She's like the class rep, and thing is like I think in
wait, why are her eyes bare red?
Oh no, that's a spoiler, man. That's a spoiler. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, because it's bants, fam. Swear down, it's jokes.
Yeah, she smokes, man.
Yo, she ain't smoking nothing, man. That's the funniest thing. So yeah, these are basically all the clapped characters in the show. I think you know what Haru and Sora look like, right?
White hair in it.
Yeah. So the first episode ends with Sora sneaking into Haruka's room, and like she basically strips down, and all she says is "Make me come."
What? That's it?
And that's the end of the first episode. But then from then on, the episode structure of this, it works in routes. So it kind of acts like a visual novel where each 4 or 5 episodes is the route for one girl. So like the first route we start off with is Kazuha, and Kazuha's like the black haired girl. Her daddy is rich and she doesn't like mommy and daddy because they're meanies.
Oh, boo-hoo.
So she is the rich bitch who is close to Akira and acts like her big sister. Because Akira lives by herself in a shrine, and she just wants to look out for her, because Akira is how to say it in the nicest way possible, special. Because like Akira she's clapped, like she's basically like the slow kid in class. That's the nicest way to put it. Because I swear down, she's always hyperactive, and her voice is high, like no.
Well, she's like the say of the say niggas of
she's set 8 niggas. She's like set 8 niggas, swear down. And she's always
Lord.
happy. And like really, you just want to punch her in her throat.
I don't know, man. All I see is this one picture of her. She's kind of cute. I don't know if I would punch her. Maybe I'd have to watch it, but I'm sure by the end of this I won't want to.
Yeah, she's not cute when she's getting her back blown out. Wait, what? Moving on. She's like Kazuha acts like the carer of the special kid Akira, and like thing is, Akira lives by herself in a shrine, so like she's had all these responsibilities forced on her because she has to live by herself, which I'll get to why. And then Haru's like asks like some shop owner like, yo, why does Akira live by herself, fam? And she's like, yo, mind your own fucking business, mate. And he's
sorry for wanting to care for people.
Yeah, like all he wants to do is just like he's worrying about his friends, and the shop bitch is like, yo, mind your own business, man. It ain't none of your concern. And he's like, alright, calm, safe, fam, safe. So my man walks off, and Kazuha pulls up in the whip, and she's like, oh yeah, let me drive you home. So as they're driving home, Haruka starts like whispering sweet nothings into her ear. Well, not legit whispering sweet nothings, like kind of like chatting her up.
In the whip.
Yeah. So Haruka's like, Haruka's like,
yeah.
he's whispering sweet nothings to Kazuha. Well, not whispering, like he's talking some sweetness to Kazuha still.
You're trying to chop a kid. Do you have no standards?
They're the same age, nigga. They're all the same age.
I cool, man. Say no more.
They're legit in the same class as well.
This poor.
So basically, like Kazuha's feeling it and stuff, and like she's getting blushing and everything. Like, yo, that's the first time someone has said that to me. So like, you know, Haruka's been a wet dunny right now.
So she's getting all excited because she
Yeah.
don't get chat up that much.
Yeah. Legit, like she busts a line. That's the first time someone has said that to me. So you know she don't get chat up that much, regardless.
Yikes.
So basically, like they pull up to Haru's place because like basically like Haru was trying to find some buttons to like sew onto like Sora's uniform. So Kazuha's like, yo, I can do that. Yo, let me come in and let me do that for you, baby. So
What are you getting excited for?
so like while she's trying to like make her way into the house, Sora's watching from the window and she's like getting proper aggy. Like she's like, yo, why is my own niece son talking to some other girls? I'm angry.
Good lord.
So like,
So she's one of those kind of sisters.
yeah, she's one of those
The
sisters.
jealous little.
And as much as I love little sister characters, not these kinds. Not these kinds. For multiple reasons, but the other reasons we'll get to later. And like you can see Sora in the window, like she's proper vexed, you know. She's looking through the window like, oh nah, who is this dirty sket coming in my yard still?
I said dirty scat. That is personal. Still.
Yeah, Sora was violating, man. You know, Sora's on a vex flex all the whole series, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. She's vexed at every single girl that gets close to Haru.
Bare personal for no reason.
That's what I'm saying.
Does she not get? Hey, she doesn't get guys chance. I'll be honest with you.
Yo, she ain't getting no dick, fam. But yo, we'll get to that.
That's peak.
So basically, she comes in and she does her thing whilst Sora's in the kitchen, like sucking an ice lol and stuff. And that has nothing to do with it, but it's just funny to say because like she's just sucking an ice lol. Most like she's thinking of her brother's dick or something. I don't know.
I know where this is going. I don't need to repeat it though. This is cool.
So basically, like the next episode, like Sora finally goes to school because Sora's kind of sickly. So sick like physically and mentally, but we'll get to the mentally part later.
I'm not gonna say too much, fam. These niggas are sick, like. Wait. So who doesn't want Haru to chat to who?
So basically, Sora, Haru's sister. She doesn't want Haru chatting up any girl really. But in this arc, it's Kazuha.
So she doesn't want to see her brother winning. It's calm though.
Yeah.
I see the jealousy, the envy and jealousy.
And there's this one scene where everyone's cleaning the pool, having a good time, and then so basically what happens? Kazuha and Akira are messing around in the locker in the changing rooms, and Haruka is walking past to like hand one of them back their phone. And then like he's eavesdropping and he's like, oh no, don't touch me there. Oh, stop touching me like that. And then all you hear is, oh Nay-san, and you're like, huh? We find out Akira and Kazuha are sisters. Half sisters at that.
Oh. And one of them's living alone in a shrine.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm sure we'll get to that explanation sooner or later. Please continue.
You're sick, fam. You're sick.
What you mean?
You're watching this. You're sick.
Yo, shut up, man.
You're sick. How can you tell me to watch this?
Nah, what you think? Yo, come on, man. It's a wholesome anime. We'll get to it, man. Okay.
Alright, cool. I'm listening.
Yeah, the family dynamic is semi-peak, you know, but you know what? We'll get to that. So basically, Kazuha finds out he was peeping, and like basically like we find out that Akira was born because her dad is like a dirty little hoe. Her dad he's been fucking around, and like had a child with another woman because he doesn't know how to keep his dick to himself, you know. So basically, the parents were like, oh nah, Akira's not my kid, and dashed her to the side, made her live in a shrine by herself.
City Boy Summer, fam. You man are up 1,000 points.
Yo, City Boy Summer for real, man. What do you think about that?
That's depressing.
That's it. That's depressing. That's it. That's all you got to add to that.
That's all I mean, you have a deadbeat dad who's like, oh shit, that's not my kid, and just dupes out like, I have nothing to do with you or the child. It's pretty depressing. Technically, that's his fault for fucking a lot of women, so
yeah, he doesn't know how to keep. You see, this is why you have to keep to your Christian values and keep to one woman. You see, these kind of niggas out here, they are dirty. You need to watch out for them, lady. These hoes ain't loyal, as they say. Well, these men ain't loyal.
Well, I'm engaged, so I should be fine.
Men are
But
trash.
if anything happens, I'll let you know.
Wait. It's girl on girl and they're half.
Well, then they're not really like doing some lesbian antics.
They're just touching each other.
Yeah, but you know how anime is. Anime is like, oh yeah, I love your boobies. Like, oh no, don't do that to me.
You know, yeah. A wise man once told me you should never waste your time doing stupidness. That's what I'm saying.
Who was that?
Watching it, yeah. I don't know, I forgot, but you know your dead relatives watching all this stupid stuff, like your ancestors from time, and they're just looking at you like, so this is what my lineage has got to. You know, man.
Yo, imagine your ancestors that were in the slave trade and stuff, like looking down.
Okay, now let's stop right there, fam. Let's stop right there.
you.
It's getting dark, I'm not gonna lie.
They're looking down on you like, yo, we got whipped by the white man for this, for you to watch Yosuga no Sora, Tendo.
Wait, don't involve me. I'm not the one that watched it, fam.
Because his pull-out game, I don't know if it's weak or he
was
did it on
weak, I
purpose.
bet.
He might either bust in there on purpose and be like, hey, yo, I just wanted to get a good nut, man. Yo, safe in a bit, fam. Bye.
It's like I'm rich. If one comes out, I can afford it.
Like it's like, yo, I'm rich, man. I could pay my child support and not be there for him, man. Yeah, bitch, get out of here.
Let's put it like this. What's the girl's name?
Akira.
Akira. Right, I want you to do a side-to-side thing when you edit this, yeah. Listen. She's how old is she?
She's 16. So they're technically legal.
So 16 and kicked out the house, right?
No, not even 16 and kicked out the house, like kicked out from the jump, fam, from early.
Okay, cool. Kicked out at a young age, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now listen, on a side-to-side thing, put up Jimmy Butler in the NBA. Kicked out of his house at 13. No, listen. Let me finish. Kicked out of the house at 13, homeless. Yeah. So what does Jimmy Butler do? He prays to God. He works hard, he becomes dench, he becomes a basketball player, joins the NBA. From homelessness to excellence. We've got, what's her name, Akira, right?
Yeah.
Homelessness, living on her wants, to incest. You've gone from
Yo,
homeless,
there's no incest with Akira though.
getting involved in this poor behavior, fam. Join enterprise. So on the side, you've got Jimmy Butler doing his thing, and you've got Akira doing stupidness, fam. And more time, it doesn't even pay off.
Yo, Akira just wants to be a shrine maiden, man. She's just doing her thing, man. She's looking after the shrine. Is she getting peas? No.
She could have joined the NBA. You know how much money these guys get. That's what
you want Akira to join the NBA, fam? You serious?
Yeah. She's basically Jimmy Butler part 2, fam.
So basically, drama ensues with her dad because like she feels like he doesn't care about them. So like she's like getting a little bit aggy, like, oh, yeah, my dad don't care about me. My dad don't care about me and me and Kira. And then Haruka's like, okay, I'm listening, but let me kiss you real quick. So they start making out. And now they're dating. So like, yeah, it went from 0 to 100 real quick. And then
What Akira and Kazuha did?
no. Kazuha and Haruka.
Okay, I was like, whoa, wait, the blood sisters are making out now?
Oh,
First we got little sister going for brother, now we got little sister going for big sister. I'm like, oh, nah, this is getting whack already.
Yo, it's not getting that crazy yet, man. Give it some time.
See, like, at least with domestic girlfriend, they weren't blood related at the very least. With this, it's like, oh, nah, you're going straight in immediately with the blood relatives.
Yo, fam. It gets worse, fam. And for some reason, like later on in the series, like Akira collapses because she's overworking herself because she's trying to join
the NBA, innit? I told you, it doesn't always work. Not everyone can be.
To be honest, how is she working hard? She might just be trying to join the NBA. Who knows, man?
Who knows, fam?
Yo, who knows? So basically, like, yeah, she's been working herself to the bone, and she collapses, and then basically, like, she gets a fever because she's working too hard.
Yeah.
So then Kazuha's like, yo, I've been thinking about dick, and all the while Akira's just working her ass off. Well, I'm disgraceful. So she's like, yo, I can't have no more Haru dick. I can't have any more Haru dick because my sister Akira is working her ass off, and I'm not paying attention to her. And it's like, what the fuck, bro, you can still get dick and look after your sister. It's not that deep. Kazuha is avoiding Haru because she's like, yo, I cannot give myself into temptation, but deliver us for evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen.
Oh, don't bring the Bible into this. You fool. Oh, God doesn't want to associate with this, fam.
Akira tells her later on that, like, yo, the dad did nothing wrong, and you're blaming him for no reason. You just want someone to blame and bitch about. We find out that the dad's really a G and has been looking after him and like visiting her and all that shit. And really, it's the mom that's a prick. We find out. See, when people say men are trash, that's a lie. Don't believe them. So yeah,
okay. So when somebody says D is trash, do I believe that or not believe that?
No, don't believe that. That's just negative propaganda right there. I don't know who said that. Who said that? Anyone I need to look out for? Who said that?
I just continue. Just continue. We'll talk about that later.
So basically, in this round, all's well that ends well, and like to celebrate everything like completing and everything being hunky dory. Haru blows her back out.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, Haru blows her back out, man. He claps those cheeks.
Which character, please?
He claps Kazuha's cheeks.
Ah,
So
okay.
Basically, it's a victory royale.
A victory fuck.
Yeah, fam. He's clapping those cheeks like and he nuts.
You had to make it Fortnite.
I had to.
All right, well, you know what? I'd give him a high five for it. I mean, look at that cute little face and those amazing boobs. And though I can't see her lower section, I'm sure that's amazing too.
Exactly. Look at those titties, man. I bet he nutted all over those. But yo, that's besides the point. So
Yo,
now,
what if he took after her dad and decided not to pull out?
like he's like, oh, I'm gonna come, and then she's like, oh really, word nigga. So she like gets him in a cobra grip. He's like, yo, I'm trying to pull out. Let go, no. And then he nuts inside, and she's like, oh, he gonna have some great kids. And Haruka's like, yo, I made a terrible mistake. And like, what's wrong, Daddy Haruka? And Haruka's like, oh no.
Oh god.
And he has to like do a disappearing. He has to run out of the country and call himself Eduardo now.
Oh, I wish that's the actual direction they took. I would have watched this then.
Yo, something similar like that happens though at the end, but you know.
Oh, you're kidding me.
We'll get to that, fam. I'll leave you in
Oh
suspense,
lord.
fam. We'll get to that.
Yikes.
So
I thought you were looking after Jimmy Butler version too. So
no, not yet. So basically, after everything's been sorted and everyone's like happy and hunky dory, so they have some happy sex. They're like, yeah, everyone's all right. Let's clap those cheeks, hey.
Damn. It'd be your own niggas, you know.
So that route, everything's like a happily ever after. So what do you think of that route?
It's messed up, but I guess it's okay.
It's okay.
So far.
So now it's time for route 2.
I think this is possibly through proxy the worst piece of scripting and writing I've ever heard in my life. On a real, I've watched. Listen. This is so poor. You're telling me that somehow you're sitting in a bath and somehow some girl pops and say, oh, let me try what you say. No. Not only that, sits right on the lap in the bath and says you can do anything.
Yeah.